Welcome back to my immigration story. So the ship arrives 3 months after we were met and taken to some temporary accommodation for a few days. My two older brothers were given work, and my father was given work in a logging station some 200 kilometres away. So therefore, my mother, my father, my brother, who was then nearly 4, myself nearly 3, left Melbourne to go to this remote area of Victoria where my father worked or was going to start work. The accommodation that they provided for us was like a small cabin. It had no running water, no electricity. It had no heating. It was very remote, but that was all there was in those days. No neighbours. It was in a very rural part, very foresty part of Victoria. My father was picked up each morning by truck and taken to the logging station. My mother obviously stayed behind with us and had to provide food. There was a problem, of course, with the language barrier because she didn't know any words in English, the basic words, sugar, flour, milk, eggs, etc. So close by, about 2 kilometres away, there was like an outpost. We called it the post office, and this family introduced my mother to the products that she recognised by pointing at them in their kitchen. And there we survived for 18 months. The odd rabbit that my father shot, or the chicken that was killed or slaughtered, we certainly didn't go hungry. And my parents' expectations, well, they had no expectations because they didn't know what to expect, so they weren't very high, but they were survivors and they lived for the better good of their family in these conditions until 18 months after they were... my father had an accident and he was taken. We had to all move back to Melbourne where he was hospitalised for a long time. And there really commenced another life for my family. More about that next podcast. Speak to you soon. Have a good evening.